Aham Prakasha Sarvasya. I am not Prakash, I am not illumined, I am not manifest to everyone. When there is Prakash, when there is light, then we can see what is there in front of us. If there is no light, then we can't see. So Krishna is stating here, Naham Prakasha Sarvasya Yogamaya Samavritaha. Yogamaya, with the covering of Maya, Samavritaha, completely covered. Some avrita. Avrita is covered, some avrita is samyak rupena avrita, completely covered. Yogamaya samavritaha. Moodho yamna bhijanati. Moodho, the foolish, ayam, those who are foolish, na bhijanati, they do not know me. Loko mam ajam avyayam. People who are ajam, I am unborn, and avyayam. Here, loko mam. Krishna is telling Arjuna that he's explaining the reason why people don't know him. In the previous 10 verses he has given, he's explained how different people are differently disposed towards him. Some defy him openly, some surrender to someone else instead of him, either the Devatas or the impersonal Brahman, and some devote themselves to him. Krishna is talked about this rarity twice. First, it's said right at the start of this chapter in 7.3, Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhaye yatamapi siddhanam kaschin mam vetti tattvataha. So Manushyanam sahasreshu, so among thousands of people, kaschid yatati siddhaye, few endeavor to know him. Yatamapi siddhanam, and even among those who endeavor and who became siddha, who attain some level of spiritual perfection, even among them, kaschin mam vetti tattvataha, very few actually come to know him. At the same point he repeated in 7.20, manastu mam bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. The Mahatmas who understand Krishna to be everything, those who surrender to him, they are sudurlabha, they are extremely rare. There's a double intensifier there. Labha is to gain, durlabha is difficult to gain, and sudurlabha is extremely difficult to gain. So, or extremely difficult to, such people, this position of enlightened awareness of Krishna's supremacy is a very difficult thing to attain. The question may come, why is it that people are not able to know him? In one sense, Krishna has already answered this earlier when he stated in 7.13, Trivir gunamayair bhavair ebhi sarvamidam jagat mohitam na bhijanati amebhya paramavayam. So therein, Krishna has stated that it is because of the three modes of material nature that people can't know him. They are all deluded by the three modes. So now the point was, they are deluded. Mohitam na bhijanati. Now what is Krishna talking here? Krishna is talking that Yogamaya samavritaha naham prakash sarvasya. I am not manifest to everyone. Yogamaya samavritaha, being covered by Yogamaya. Moodho yam na bhijanati. Na abhijanati. Krishna has used the same word earlier. Mohitam na abhijanati in 7.13. There it is mamebhya paramavayam. Here it is loko mamajam avyayam. So avyaya, imperishable. This is a describer which has already come thrice in this chapter itself. When Krishna is talking about himself. So the point is that Krishna is the all-attractive Supreme. Yogamaya samavritaha. So Krishna, there is a technical categorization of Krishna's energies into Mahamaya and Yogamaya. So that energy of his that energy which covers the conditioned soul, that is called as Mahamaya, and that energy of Krishna which covers the liberated souls. For example, Yashodhamai does not think of Krishna as God. She thinks of Krishna as her son. Thinks that he is dependent on me. Unless I provide for him, he will starve, he will become weak, he may even die. This is illusion. But this is the illusion that is conducive for going closer to Krishna. It intensifies one's devotion towards Krishna. So that is Yogamaya. The Bhagavatam also uses the word Yogamaya in the Yogamaya Mupashritaha. It uses in the Rasa Panchadhyaya. And it uses that word to convey the idea that by that illusion the gopis forgot that Krishna is God and they went closer and closer to him, thinking of him as their lover. So normally yoga and maya are opposite. Yoga is that which connects us with Krishna, maya is that which disconnects us from Krishna. So how can yoga maya come together? They are like oxymoronic. Oxymoronic is, if we say somebody is a courageous coward, somebody is a brilliant idiot, somebody is a chaste prostitute, somebody is an honest thief. All these are oxymorons. The two contrary ideas are brought together. So is Yogamaya like that? No, because there is an illusion that takes us away from Krishna and there is an illusion that takes us towards Krishna. So Yogamaya is the illusion that makes us forget Krishna's greatness so that we can focus on his sweetness and relish his sweetness and enable him to relish the sweetness of our uninhibited love. Love that is no longer inhibited by awareness of his greatness. So of course, the word Yogamaya, Yoganaham Prakash Sarvasya Yogamaya Samavritaha. Krishna's sweetness is not, Krishna is a sweet, all attractive, all loving person. He is not known in this way to everyone. It's only those who want to love him that Krishna reveals this vision to them. So by Yogamaya, he is covered. So of course, in this context, the word Yogamaya does not necessarily have to refer to that technical Gaudiya meaning. It can also mean that material energy cannot cover Krishna. What can cover Krishna is only spiritual energy. Yogamaya Samavritaha. I am covered by my Yogamaya. From Krishna's point of view, Srila Prabhupada would explain that both the material energy and the spiritual energy are similar. It's just from the when the person in charge of the powerhouse, the same energy going out. From the consumer's point of view, some energy might be heating, some energy might be cooling. But from the energy dispenser's point of view, the same energy. Like that, from our point of view, some energy takes us away from Krishna, some energy takes us towards Krishna. But from his point of view, they're the same energy. So, mudhoyam na vijanati. The mudhas, the fools, they do not know. What do they not know? Loko mam ajamam vyayam. That I am unborn and I am imperishable. So Krishna is stating that he is beyond the time dimension. Ajam and avyayam. So by stating that he is beyond the time dimension, he is directly countering the idea that which was the conception that people had about him in the previous text. Avyaktam vyaktimapannam. But he was unmanifest and he became manifest. No, he, as he is present before Arjuna, he is ajam, he is unborn, he is imperishable. He exists beyond the time dimension and yet he manifests within the time dimension without being affected by the time dimension. Such is the wondrous potency of Krishna. Now it is not Krishna who wants to keep himself hidden from us. It is rather he reciprocates with our desires and he keeps himself hidden when we do not want to know him. And Krishna uses the word mudho yamna vijanati. That mudho, not a condemnation, but it is an observation. He's not condemning people as fools, he's just saying that they are foolish. And even for such foolish people, he is approachable. Even for them, he is merciful. And even in their hearts, he is present. And even for them, he strives for bringing about their spiritual elevation and liberation. The fact that they are so captivated by worldly illusion, because of which they are not able to perceive the higher spiritual reality of Krishna's transcendental position, that is their misfortune, and that is their... Krishna explains that it is because he is covered that people cannot know him and they cannot understand his transcendental position. Now of course, just as the clouds don't cover the sun, the clouds cover people who are looking at the sun. Similarly, no energy can cover Krishna. It can cover those who are trying to observe Krishna. Here, of course, Krishna is talking from their perspective. And so he says, they cannot know me.